Friends and fans, welcome to the Mid-Hoosier Conference 2020 Cross Country Championships at Blue River Park. Thanks for tuning in to Dart Media. I'm Kurt Carell along with our executive producer Dave Blondell. Mic'd up today. We'll have the drone up in the air to get you Mid-Hoosier Conference action here. So the junior high race is just finishing up. A very impressive race, by the way, from I believe a young gal from Morristown absolutely smashed the field in the girls' junior high race. And then a young boy from Hauser looks like won the boys' junior high race.
Looks like he had some competition there down the final chute. Waldron made made him earn it, I think. Pushed both of them to probably really good finishes.
Yeah, it looked like in the girls' race, unofficially, just by the eye, looked like a lot of blue Waldron Mohawks finishing quickly. And in the boys' race, the boys' contest, the Hauser Jets, a lot of black jerseys filing in quickly. And those are unofficial eyeball results. And we are looking at the starting line now. We have, looks like, teams from South Decatur, the Hauser Jets, the North Decatur Chargers, the aforementioned Waldron Mohawks with Maddie Douglas, probably far and away the expected winner today for the girls' race, the Spartans, and I don't see anybody from Waldron, or not Waldron, at Morristown, so. And Edinburgh. So we'll see at the start line. We'll get the drone up here in just a little bit to get start coverage. It is a little breezy, so unfortunately there's some requirements on when we fly and when we can't. And so right now we're at a green light. We hope to continue that green light for the girls' race as well as the boys' race. So, Dave, last year we were here. Broadcasting the Southwestern Spartans won their 4th consecutive Mid-Hoosier Conference title in the girls. And Jacob James.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got
put a cap on his great high school cross country career.
Mid-Hoosier Conference. We got the I think that's up on Dart Media. It's a different version of a broadcast. We had some difficulties last year with Wi-Fi connectivity, but it's there nonetheless. If you want to go back and watch Jacob win his last Mid-Hoosier Conference, it's right there for you. So, beautiful day out at Blue River as always. Next weekend, Blue River is hosting the Golden Bear Invite, I believe. Shelbyville is hosting a large tournament or a large invitational, 35-40 teams. Going to be another capacity day next Saturday here at Blue River. Sock fields are rolling this morning. Looks like we've got some Tiny Tyke soccer and the softball diamonds on a very cold morning are out playing as well. I think we've just got one runner out on course at this point in time. Looking for the official. Mr. Nolly always making updates to Blue River Cross Country Park. Made an addition to the start-finish line, widened the area so the alpha timing truck can get in, and they have plans, I think, next week to build some platforms and podiums for winners' presentation of trophies, medals, and ribbons, which is pretty terrific. Just always expanding the course and course structure here. So I may get the names wrong. So obviously we talked a little bit about Maddie Douglas, won Mid-Hoosier Conference last year. This is her senior year. Came in, Dave, I think she came in second in the Jeremy Wright Small School Invite earlier this year. So obviously she's going to be favored. I don't know from a team standpoint what that's going to look like and play out. North Decatur are always strong. Spartans in a rebuilding year, but Gracie Slaybaugh, Lily Rooks, Maggie Gooden, and the rest of the Spartans. South Decatur looks like they have a full team. I mean, it looks like they may have 7 or 8 girls up. And in the boys' race, after some discussions with our Dart Media's very own Kirk Van Gordon, guest commentator, KVG tells us that a high likelihood, I believe it's Ethan Trueblood, a gentleman named Alt, potentially from Hauser, and KVG himself may have a fun little run out here for 1, 2, and 3, depending upon the day.
I'll be back.
Okay, we got the drone up.
Go live here on the camera.
Trying to find where the starter is. The starter is still standing at the ready. I think they're trying to make sure that they've got the last runner off the course. Got an 80-foot view. See the race official. Lining up. He's got the Spartans in their line. Uh-oh. It's closed basket time. So fun. You know, knew nothing about closed basket time. We were up at Whiteland probably 6 or 7 years ago, watching the Spartans run, and Columbus North was there, Columbus East, and the next thing you know, I saw somebody carrying around an empty clothes basket, and I couldn't figure it out, Dave, but it was a morning not unlike today. And the official blows his whistle, and the next thing you know, it just looked like sweatpants were flying everywhere, sweatshirts, hooded hoodies, sock hats, everything was going into the clothes baskets to get ready for race. So the official is down giving last-minute instructions. All right, so I'm trying to, I do not see gold and black for Morristown. I see the Spartans. I see Waldron. I see red and black, 3 girls, must be Edinburgh. A whole pack of red and white, North Decatur. And then the Hauser Jets, and then South Decatur on your far left. In comes the Kubota.
And the wind, the gust of wind has gone ever since we got it airborne. So
It's great. Get you some great footage of the start out here. We'll try and keep, again, the drone in the air as long as we can. We do have our camera set up in midfield as we did at Jeremy Wright Small School Invite, as well as the finish line cam. Have that through the last runner for both races. Starter makes his walk. Timing shed looks like it's ready to roll.
We've got an unofficial timer here on the screen. And
There's the gun.
Away.
I'll be back in a second. I lose Mike. I'm sure you'll be able to hear me in a second. Top 10 all conference, right? Top 10. Maddie ready to rock today? Madeline, sorry. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Great. Spartan. Each of you matter. Each of you matter. Run your race. So Madeline Douglas out front, as expected, trailed by 3 Spartans. Maggie Gooden, Lily Rooks, and Gracie Schleba. Followed by, I believe, Bella Larison, maybe. So the numbers would be 1, 5, and 6 for Waldron early, and the Spartans 2, 3, and 4.
We lost our connection there for just a second. We picked it back up, and the pack is back towards that back east end of the course.
As they make their way south, up and over the little hump, and they disappear in the woods. Out first, Madeline Douglas, excuse me. Followed by Schleba, Rooks, Gooden, and Waldron has made its way into the pack of Spartans. North Decatur, Waldron, North Decatur, Waldron, North Decatur, and then a pair of South Decatur, a pair of North Decatur, and a Hauser jet.
The runners are in the shade there with the tree, so it's really hard to see them even from the ground over here or even up from above.
Madeline Douglas first to the point. Stay in the shade. She'll probably just, yep, there she is, crossing.
We'll try to fly up in front of her.
So Waldron now 1-2. That's a big move for Waldron. Spartans go 3, 4, 5. North Decatur 6. Waldron 7. North Decatur 8. Waldron 9. And then a pack of North Decatur, South Decatur, Hauser Jets in and around the 10th spot. Top 10 today, all conference.
That's one of the really cool things about cross country, right? Is you're going to know today.
You'll you will not only know today, but if you had any questions about where you stand, just look ahead of you and count to 9. get to 9, you're in. If you get to 10, you're out. But again, Madeline Douglas strong out front, as expected. Waldron 1-2. Spartans 3, 4, and 5. North Decatur at 6. Waldron still at 7. North Decatur at 8. North Decatur at 9. And then Waldron at 10. And then again, a pack of 5. A North Decatur, a Hauser Jet, a couple of South Decaturs, all at 10. So that'll be the run for it.
Yeah, so the lead pack is making the curve here at the bridge. If you see here on the main camera, not the picture in
So
a
Maddie
picture.
Douglas is really, I mean, she's approaching the 1 mile mark right about now. And today's point up towards the Green Bridge. Back into the crowd she runs. She'll be through the chicanes here in just a second. And then she runs to the bottoms. Madeline Douglas, I'm sure this year has aspirations of state. Again, performed extremely well at the small school invite, coming in second. Really a terrific running career. Another terrific running career from a Waldron senior. Waldron still in second, followed by Rooks and Schleybaugh, North Decatur, Maggie Gooden, and then Waldron.
We'll zip over here to midfield and see if we can pick up the lead pack from the drone as they come into the chicane part of the complex course.
Maddie Douglas coming right at you. Oh, look at that drone flying right over top.
And here's Maddie coming onto your screen here in the main camera.
That is what a lead looks like, folks. I mean, Madeline Douglas, I was corrected, I believe, by her mother. Madeline, that should ring true for me, out front as others are making their mile. I want to say second for Waldron might be Bella Larison. I apologize if I get the name incorrect. Lily Rooks, Gracie Schleybaugh, North Decatur, and then Waldron. So Waldron has 3 of 6. The Spartans have 3 of 7. You work your way back. Waldron. Let's go, Red! North Decatur starting to put some pressure on Gracie and Lily Rooks.
As, let's see, here's kind of mid-pack entering the big horseshoe here. Chicane.
Still on the top, right? They're on the top, and once they get down and get into the bottoms, then they start running up and down some of the gradual hills and really start the cutbacks. So there's Waldron's third runner. So 3 and 3. And then Waldron's fourth runner and Spartan's fourth runner are literally within 10 yards of each other. And then the fifth Spartan runner, I believe, at this point in time, is ahead of the next Waldron runner. Great job, Madeline. Great job. One, two. Waldron Mid-Hoosier Conference right now. Madeline Douglas right now, the only thing she can chase is the Kubota. Do you need me to catch it?
No, we're still good, actually.
Okay, great.
We're just, we flew kind of back down, getting a full view of the whole field from the drone, and then we'll be panning our field camera here as they kind of make their way back near the front straight, the start straight.
On you. Doing great, Lily Rooks. You're doing great. Phil. Come on. You're forever. Waldron. Try and catch Waldron. Little moves. Come on, Lily Rooks. Come on, Gracie.
The field's going by here to just our south. Kind of runs parallel here, this section, with the main start line. And then we'll be making our switch over
Maddie
to
Douglas approaching mile mark. Madeline Douglas, excuse me.
we'll be making our switch over from our drone camera and getting our start finish line camera online here.
A move down in the bottoms. North Decatur's taking an inside run on Rooks for third. Gracie Slaybaugh has pulled out a little bit from Waldron in fifth. Maggie Goodwin is in the predator position behind Gracie and Waldron. Perfect. The drone is down. Again, Maddie Douglas well out front. The race for third. Rooks and North Decatur coming up to the second mile marker. Rooks and North Decatur are just in a shoulder-to-shoulder, have been for about probably 3 or 4 tenths of a mile, running the bottoms. Gracie is pulled out to about a 12, 15-yard lead on Waldron. And then Maggie Goodwin sets about 8 yards behind Waldron for 5th. I'm sorry, for 6th. 1, Waldron. Spartan, Decatur. Right. Madeline Douglas making our last turn. We'll head back towards the tree line.
I'm going to switch that. We want to talk about where they might be on this course while I get the camera pan.
So as you look at the course map, over towards the 4K marker on the right-hand side, opposite the 1K is where Madeline Douglas just crossed through at 15:55, 15:56. Still looking strong.
All right, we got our field camera panned around here so we can see them kind of in the eastern end of the track now. And Maddie will be making her way.
She's been making her way across and through the big bump. And when she does, Madeline Douglas will have about 800 yards to go. So in second continues to be Waldron. Wish I knew the name. She's out front. Probably has a 150-yard lead on second and third place. There's one of the all-time Spartan greats, Morgan Clark, making a special guest appearance in the middle. How's Mo? Are you? Good. It's great seeing you. Thanks for being here. Elias, looking forward to a good day today? I think so. Morgan Clark, 4-time all-conference, 4-time county champion, 4-time Mid-Hoosier conference champion. Waldron still in second. The Kubota has made its way over the hump. Madeline Douglas will be arriving momentarily, 17:50. She's on the hump. Down she comes. So Waldron in first, Waldron in second. The battle for third has literally been two girls that have gotten to know each other pretty well, Dave. They've ran for 17 minutes shoulder to shoulder.
And that's Miss Douglas right there coming in the screen right over the truck, cab of the truck. She'll be passing the booth on our right side.
And then again, we've got our finish line cam set up. And again, unofficial time. Two dads and an iPhone and a laptop, doing our best. Madeline Douglas looking strong. Got tape on the right lower quad.
The Kubota just coming through the finish line
Looks
cam.
strong. Great job, Madeline. Great job, Madeline. Looks like Maggie Gooden has passed Waldron. So Maggie Gooden and Gracie Schleybaugh back paired up together.
And you can see here on the camera we're panning back towards second place. That's the
That's the gap. you know you can't win again this year, right? You and Morgan are here. You guys know you can't win again. Just thought you'd show up, right?
And there she was.
Hey, second place for Waldron. Is that Bella Larison? Got it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Bella Larison up and over the hump, making her way down.
And we just saw Maddie through the start-finish line.
Fantastic. So right about 20 minutes for Madeline Douglas. This is going to be a 1-2 finish for Waldron. And again, third and fourth are coming over the hump. I don't know the young lady from North Decatur, but Rooks has got about a 4-yard step on her. Looks like coming down the hump. Lily Rooks in her first year running cross country. She's a heck of a thief on the basketball court, right, Dave?
She's trying to be one on the cross country.
She's trying to steal one here. Great job, Bella. Great job, Bella.
Bella crosses here just to our right. And then we'll hand Bella off to the final finish line cam. And then we'll show you how close this third, fourth, and fifth.
About 2 yards on her. You're at the 3-point line. She's right underneath the basket. You top of that. Come on. Third play. Come on, Rooks. You're Lily Rooks, let's go. Let's go, Lily Rooks. Lily's letting her go now.
As Bella just comes through the start-finish line around 22:08, 22:09.
Look strong going in. No, you're good. You're good. Thanks, though. Come on, Gracie. Come on, Maggie. Great job. Great race. Come on, come on, come on.
Got 2 Spartans here running.
Yes, this is it. This is the. They'll come up over. There's a little bump there. They'll come up a bump right between the trees there and start shooting back this way.
And Lily holds on.
Does she? Great. Terrific job, Lily Rooks. Uh-oh. Teammates are having a little fun going in the chute. Maggie and Gracie running it out. That's awesome. That's great. Who's that? Oh, is that right? Awesome. That's great.
Got 2 Cougars there running side by side.
And 2 Cougar fans running just as quick
Yeah,
side
here
by
they come
side.
on camera.
Yeah. Comes in. Is that right? That's great. That's right.
And Kurt, wait till you go back and see the finish line on the 2 Spartans pushing each other. They were going full out.
I love it. Compete. You can work hard, right? Saw a great, a great little pre-practice talk. Head women's basketball coach at Duke said, "Don't get me wrong, everybody works hard, but are you willing to compete against your teammates all the time to make you and them better?" Sounds like we had a little bit of that going in the chute. We are at 24-12. North Decatur coming off the bump. Jenna over the bump.
So this is the back half of the top 10 here, right?
I think so. Waldron making a move, probably just outside of your camera right now, as she comes into the chute, making a move on North Decatur.
And we see her. We're kind of got the field cam as they are going into the final chute, and then we've pulled up the finish cam a little bit bigger. And those two cougars that were running next to each other.
Waldron making a move around the right side.
Thanks to Chris here in the chat. That was
Makes
Emma,
the pass.
Emma Gatewood and Kate Hamilton.
Thanks for the feedback from the fans at home.
And there.
Let's go, Jenna Drake! Come on, Jenna! Come on, JD! You look good. Two steps behind you, 2 steps.
As those two, a Spartan and a Cougar here, as they approach.
Gonna have a run out here, right?
And it's
Drake by a step, 2 steps. South Decatur laying and waiting.
And let's see here on the finish line cam.
Jenna looks like she's pulled out to a couple more steps. Trying to sprint her way in. Lengthening the lead.
I'm watching. We're in midfield here, so we don't get to see the finish line. So we're huddled around the screen here, watching as you are. And there's Jenna pulled out
Through with the hands on her hip. It looks like she got her by a couple steps. So we have runners, it looks like, entering or heading to 4K. Need a battery switch, or we already?
yeah, we need a switch.
Okay. So again, Madeline Douglas, unofficial winner. Girls race. Did not get to see the time.
We'll just keep both cameras right there, catching the entry to the final chute, and then we'll keep the finish line camera.
Drone's talking to us. Green lights are on, Dave. Comes a Spartan runner. Just ahead of a North Decatur, a pair of North Decatur Chargers.
Get some visitors to the booth.
Got a fleet of Swift folks. Isn't it? Look great. Well, we didn't see Madeline Douglas's time. Didn't either. Good day. Sorry. Yes. Oh my goodness, that was great, wasn't it? She was motoring. I thought, Okay, she won't make it 200 yards. That's the typical sprint. I'll stand in the corner corrected. She absolutely was a bulldozer. 2 miles right there where the gal in the gray sweatshirt is. So if you hang here for start, you got 1 mile right back, obviously, and then walk to 2. So I'll tell you, he's got a great shot. He's got a great shot. It'll be I think the Alt, and then True Blood. When Kirk and I just this morning, he shared that was.
All right, so we're going to get reset.
It's going to be the race. So.
We're going to get reset
right?
camera-wise.
And then just be you. Just be you. Awesome. KVG's got.
We'll keep the finish line cam up as the girls finish up, but then we're going to get everything else reset here for the boys' race.
Including timer?
Yeah, let's go ahead and.
Timer reset. Oh, we got alpha timing scores up?
Yeah, the middle school race results are in. Yeah. I click this one for the girls and the boys.
Girls, Mid-Hoosier Conference. Taylor, Trackesser, Morristown, 11:39. Claire Larison, Waldron. Wonder if that's a Bella Larison sister.
Yeah, it is.
At 12:56. So a minute, 20-second lead for Taylor winning from Morristown. And then Grace Fisher from Waldron, Riley Price from Waldron. Morristown in at 5th, Grace McLaughlin. North Decatur, Sarah Muller. Hauser, Madison Holman. Morristown, Sawyer Rogers. Morristown, Charlie Markham. And in 10th, Morristown, Brooke Kuhn. That's your top 10.
All right.
Morristown with 5 of the top 10.
Making the switch over here to the drone camera.
Let me get our, so that's the girls' results. Get your boys' results here. Boys' results from Alpha Timing. Trayshawn Tungate, Hauser, 11:36. Will Larison, Waldron, 11:39. Case Meister, Hauser, 12:16. And 4th place, Jackson Bentz. Chris Claiborne from Southwestern comes in 5th. So Jackson Bentz from Southwestern in 4th. Chris Claiborne, 5th, Southwestern. Morristown, Max Compton. And then a pair of Colin Buck, and then Colin Alt, both from Hauser, as well as Ledger Gelfus and Nolan Daly from Hauser, rounding out the top 10. So Hauser has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jets in the top 10. Folks, that'll win you a Mid-Hoosier Conference. So congratulations to Hauser Jets. So if we reload the current page, probably didn't have it up yet. Still runners on the course. We've got a runner running in the finish line. We have the starter, Dave. Looks like the starter is over at the start-finish line.
And we're back airborne, and you got a little glimpse of takeoff and getting into place there live on the stream. So
from right to left, you have the Southwestern Spartans. Morristown Waldron, Edinburgh, North Decatur in white, Hauser in black, and South Decatur in maroon. The Kubota's making its way over from the finish line over to the start line. We're at 80 feet on the first one, right, Dave?
75.
75.
And we'll do picture in a picture again.
Oh, it's a great view.
And we're recording all this from high def from the drone, so we'll be able to come back, put some highlights together, and
On the Flat Rock Ag,
60 seconds.
had some great highlights the other night from the soccer match, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, just amazing passing. And Hartzell had a midfield goal with the help from the wind.
Yeah, a wind aided, right? You do that with high jumping and some track and field events, but clearly that was a. Starter goes out. Sweat shirts, sweat pants. Finally raises the back. Bang, take a second there. I know who he was talking to.
Exactly who he's talking to.
There's the gun. The 2020 Mid-Hoosier Conference. Boys race is on.
As you see the pack there run through just under the drone.
Come on, RG. Be a tough race. Alt, True Blood, Van Gordon, and North Decatur, Dane Kissel, Waldron, Morristown, Claiborne. And then a fleet of runners fighting for 10 out of the gate. Making the turn along the tree line on the far east end of the property. And again, just as expected. Alt, True Blood, Van Gordon, 1, 2, 3. South Decatur, about 10 yards behind Van Gordon. About 30 yards back is Kissel. Waldron, Morristown, Waldron, North Decatur 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, then Claiborne at Southwestern.
So again, just like the girls' game, they kind of run there in the shadow, so it's hard to see them. See if we can go over here and drop in.
Mama Kissel over. Giving him claps at the turn. There's Dane in 5th. Then Morristown, Waldron. And then 4 North Decatur runners all in a row. So North Decatur is 9, 10, 11, 12. The next Spartan is 13. And then 4 Jets would be from 15 to 19, I think. And then a pair of Spartans.
And the lead runner should be coming up on the main field camera there, off in the distance to the left.
Claiborne crew, he's in a pack, 6 between about 9th and 15th. The top 10 are all conference, so he's in the mix. Alt, True Blood, lead, 2 steps ahead of Van Gordon. South Decatur, yards behind Van Gordon. Kessel, 70 yards behind South Decatur. And then 1 Morristown sandwich between 2 Waldrons. And then the fleet of North Decatur and a Southwestern Spartan. So approaching the mile. The front 3 are through the mile mark, right about 5:05, 5:08. On an absolutely beautiful day to get out and go run.
We'll catch up here with the lead pack.
We've got an MVG sighting, Madison Van Gordon, out to support her little brother. Kirk shared with me earlier this week his plan. Stay with him until the 2, no matter the pace. Three lead runners look super strong right now.
And here they come into...
Keep it up, KB! Come on, KB! Run your race!
Coming through the chicane here.
Dane Kessel looking strong in 5th. A lot of race left to go. Coach Ingles down, supporting the crew. You look good, Dane. Keep pace, Dane. Keep pace. Alt has pulled out to about an 8-yard lead over Van Gordon. Appears to have a 12-yard lead on Trueblood.
Big pack of runners coming through the chicane here.
Three Spartans in a row. Clark pulling a pack of Cougars. Alt trying to make a move.
We'll pan over here and catch up with the lead runners as they running directly towards us. And there's the gap you see between first, second, and third.
Compete. Come on, Kurt. True. Chin up, relax a little bit. Let's all go. Come on, Ohio State. Stay strong. Stay strong. Power through. Come on, E. Clark. Go, KVG! Pulled out to about a 30-yard lead on Van Gordon at the 2-mile mark. Both are pulling ahead of Trueblood from Waldron in third. South Decatur solidly in fourth. Dane Kissel leading a fleet of runners between 5 and 15. We'll go get a steak real quick. A couple of them. If I can get a steak in. It's so hard. Alt still with the lead from Hauser. Long way back to third. Will Alt tire? Can Kurt catch up? Dane Kissel in a fight of his life right now. He is in front at fifth of Morristown, Waldron, Hauser, North Decatur, and a couple other Hauser jets that will be battling for 10th. Alt has lengthened the lead to 80 yards. So again, we're running on the far south side of the course, up against the tree line. May be able to see the Kubota at the corner. Alt making its way through and at the corner.
Make a quick switch here to the overlay of the course while we get our camera reset.
So again, they're down at the 4K right now on the right-hand side of your screen, making their way through. Hi, Mo. Kissel still in front of the pack. Looks like he may have lengthened the lead over Morristown and Waldron by a couple of steps. Kirk looking strong, still in second. Dane in fifth. Waldron with 3, 6, 8. Although it looks as if the jets have started stacking up. There are 3 jets still. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Starting at 10, 11, 12, and 13. Jets could win this. Alt over the hump. Van Gordon on the hump. Coming over. Great race by Alt.
You want to catch?
The catch, you bet. Good. Aerial footage provided by DM1.
Yeah, so we'll get finish line camera up and running.
Alt with a strong race today. You're good, KB. Come on, Kurt.
And you can see the lead runners passing us here just to our north.
Dane's in a fight. He's in a big fight. Waldron's about 4 steps behind him. He's still in fifth right now. Great job, Kurt. So the winner, Alt, coming in. Screen now on the bottom left.
It should be coming in.
True Blood making the run to the into the chute. And then South Decatur. And over the hump comes Kissel. Kissel's got about a 5-step lead over Waldron. They've lengthened themselves for the remainder of Morristown, North Decatur, Waldron. Jet.
And we'll pick this pack up and follow them all the way in from the field camera.
This is for 5th place. Looks like Waldron has overtaken Southwestern. Lot of run left. Lot of run left. Come on. Get out. Grind it out. Come on, Dane.
And those two runners right there, shoulder to shoulder.
North Decatur and Morristown, they're going to trade them back again. Morristown's going to come up the side on the right. Now they both start sprinting with whatever left is in there. The sprint is on, shoulder to shoulder, stride for stride. Morristown's taking about a 3-step lead, it looks like. Morristown gets him at the end. Nice job, Cody. Good job, Colin. Come on, RG.
Another big group coming through.
Cody Claiborne entering the chute for the Spartans. Collins now in the chute. As well as Robert Griffith. In with a whole pack of Chargers. Elias Clark getting ready to enter the chute.
And then here comes.
Got a nice little race here between North and South Decatur.
Little county rival, little Mid-Hoosier conference.
What is that? 241, right? Chargers pulled out. Can he catch the second Cougar? Oh, there the kick is. Going to get a good finish here. North Decatur gets past South. Can he hold it? North beats South.
Should have the girls' results, right? Probably.
Right. Just what I was thinking. Still tabulating the girls' official results.
There's a few more runners here. Past us on our right, finishing strong. And you know, Kurt, it's kind of funny that the whole fall sports season was kind of up in the air there for a while. Really concerned, and you know, just really glad to see everybody doing their part. And you look up, and we're already at conference tournament times and getting late September.
And winter sports practices have started. I know that there's been some basketball shooter rounds going around. And I've heard kids are getting in the swimming pool.
Yeah, so just pretty good couple of months here for high school sports in Indiana, and
well, when you teed it up with, you know, if I told you in March that we were going to be running cross country and playing football and volleyball and the rest of these kids that have worked so hard able to go out and participate in the sports, I don't know that we would have known that we would have been down here, right?
Yeah. So I hope that I find that encouraging. Hopefully others find that encouraging. As the back of the pack here, still got several out on the course. And again, Mid-Hoosier Conference is a very small school. A lot of small schools in there. A lot of these athletes are multi-sport athletes. You know, from running cross country in the fall and conditioning for their winter sport, and a lot of these multi-sport athletes again lost their entire spring season.
A lot of these great track athletes, right? So
yeah, there's
your
a lot of
mile, 2 mile.
A lot of overlap.
So Madeline Douglas didn't get an opportunity to probably win a 2 mile race in track. So, friend of program, Lily Rooks. Up
nice
and in.
race.
Nice race, Rooks. You bet, buddy.
You did
Wouldn't
awesome.
miss it. I know. Congratulations.
We saw you finish strong.
So we've got Lily Rooks here with us on Dart Media. So Lily came in third in the girls Mid-Hoosier Conference. So how long have you been running cross country again? Like a couple weeks. Eh?
Well, months and weeks, they are kind of mixed up right now.
Like about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So you've been running cross country for about 6 weeks, and you come in third. So what's your goal when you think about first of all, let me back up. How have you felt about your cross country season so far?
I feel pretty good about it. I feel like I've definitely came a very long way.
What were your goals before the season started?
If I'm going to be honest, stay with Gracie Shelbyville.
Okay. Oh, that's a great goal. Gracie's been an all-conference runner the past, I think, 3 years.
Yeah.
So you got that one, clicked that one off the box. Probably had Mid-Hoosier Conference on your list of goals potentially. Trying to be top 10 and be top 10. You got in third. That's terrific. What time goals do you have for the remainder of your season?
I want to get low 22.
Low 22.
I don't know my time for this race, but I definitely have to
Great. So it's a different environment running high school as opposed to the shorter race because you ran a little bit in middle school, right?
Yeah.
Running the 1.611 versus 1.1 will wake you up. That's awesome. So great. So it sounds like your team also had a pretty good day. I think Maddie Gooden also made in, as well as Gracie.
Yep.
So that's fantastic. A couple of 3-star. Awesome stuff. Well, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming, running all the way out here in the middle of nowhere to come say hi, Lily. We appreciate you.
Still no results.
Just waiting for the big reveal. I couldn't tell if I saw earlier. Might have saw a glimpse of Chris Mills out today, maybe. Terrific sports writer for Shelbyville News.
Does a great job covering.
Always.
I got a lot of schools in Shelby County, if you think about it. They're very spread out, and
and Friday night there's only one of him.
Yeah, and there's 17 events going on. So.
Saw the green team football.
Yeah, they got a big win last night.
Won yesterday.
It was a defensive battle. It sounds like all the scoring done early first half, and then it just became a defensive battle. I think the Triton Central even overcome some of their own. Had some trouble
holding on
to the ball on a first cool night, but kudos to them.
And then the Southwestern soccer team, as we talked a little bit about earlier.
Yeah, they were in
Mid-Hoosier Conference and went undefeated in Mid-Hoosier Conference and won conference last night.
Yeah, I think they
Hauser.
wrapped it up last night with a 6-0 win over the Jets. And, just a lot of stuff going on, a lot to keep up with.
Volleyball team, I believe, for Southwestern is down in Batesville. I know that there's a number of invitational tournaments for volleyball teams this weekend.
Yeah, I think the Jets are down there today too, playing in the other division. So excited to hear how both of those two teams fare from the Mid-Hoosier Conference.
And they've got a matchup coming.
Yeah, I think Tuesday night it's going to be both of them are going to be fighting to stay undefeated in conference. So if you don't have anything going on that night, I would highly recommend come out and see what will be really two JV and varsity contests will be
very competitive and very technically proficient.
And there's a lot of there's a great friendship between the coaching staff at Southwestern and the coaching staff at Hauser. So
both friends of the program.
And both friends and supporters of Dart Media.
Had a time on Spartan Heads with both Coach Tennell and Coach Case, talking about their programs and really their expectations for the season. And I'll tell you, if I go back, of course, Coach Case said, well, our goal every year is to win conference and win sectional. And so they're well on pace to do that. And Coach Tennell really shared that he had some thoughts about making a run for his own title. And the Spartans are doing the same. So. And
if you go back, we had those episodes of Spartan Heads recorded in the midst of all the pandemic.
And not knowing if and when they get an opportunity to coach summer ball, play any travel, let alone play a season. So.
Up. I think the girls' results are in here. Mid-Hoosier Conference High School girls.
There we go.
I'll click it.
All right. Get the official readers out. A shock not to most, Madeline Douglas, winner, Mid-Hoosier Conference, with a time of 19:55. Dave, she got in the 19s. That's got to be great. Bella Larison from Waldron at 22:06. Lily Rooks, friend of the program, walked all the way out with a 22:41, just ahead of North Decatur's Jenna Walton, who came in at 22:44. And then we've got a pair of Spartans. Oh, my goodness, Dave. Maggie Goodwin edges out Gracie Schleybaugh. 23-23 for both. Gooden, 23-23.21 versus .26.
Wow.
0.05 of a second. Maggie Gooden takes fifth over sixth over Gracie Schleybaugh. Audrey Hogg of Waldron, 7. Emma Gatewood, South Decatur, 8. Kate Hamilton, 9, South Decatur. Addie Gawk, North Decatur, 10th. That's your all-conference team. And by the way, South Decatur with 3 freshmen finishing 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Gatewood, South Decatur. Hamilton, South Decatur. Addie Gawk is actually for North Decatur.
3 freshmen there. And 4, if you look one up above there,
Waldron.
7th place.
a fleet of young runners coming up in the Mid-Hoosier Conference. All runners made all conference were under 25 minutes. Adigaka 24:40 in 10th place. So congratulations to the Mid-Hoosier Conference, all conference.
And so will the team results be posted too?
It would be.
Oh, down here.
We could tell you who won, but we probably don't want to do that. But we'll just say it was pretty close, wasn't it? Actually, at the end of the day.
Really close.
That's really close. Probably third place is probably somewhere in the 80s. So, no, they're not. Wow. That's exciting.
Yeah, so that's going to be,
Oh, my.
they'll have the awards, right, for middle school and high school after this race finishes up. So we won't, you can go out and check out Alpha Timing. They're so quick they got the results up, but
The actual broadcast of the awards and ceremony, folks, unfortunately, our command station's in the middle of the field. We would have to then travel down and go set up a site too, and we are not prepared to do that today. So,
but Alpha Timing does a great job getting results up that quick, and just really organized and
a smooth process. And really, the entire Blue River, right? They do a great job of getting cars parked in, parked out. So,
couple more finishing up.
So again, next broadcast for Dart Media Tuesday night.
And maybe Monday. We don't know about Monday on the road yet.
Correct.
We're still trying to work that out. So
we've not been told a no. So we may end up packing up to go on the road
at Knightstown.
Mm-hmm.
But then definitely Tuesday night between the Jets and the Spartans in volleyball.
The last runners approaching the chute. Finishes his run out.
Yeah, if you want to know our broadcast schedule, and Kurt, as we talk about that, you can go out to dartmediagroup.com, and we've got a broadcast schedule posted, and we got to get working on our winter schedule. It's here.
Just like that. October knocks upon us.
Yeah, so we got tentative Knightstown on Monday night, volleyball. Tuesday night we got the big Mid-Hoosier Conference contest between Southwestern and Hauser. And then keeping it in the county, and this will be a tall test, the Spartan volleyball team goes on the road and plays at Triton Central, who broke the top 5, I believe, in the 2A poll this week.
Top 5 in 2A. That's fantastic. Great program up at Triton Central.
All right, so again, this has been the Mid-Hoosier Conference Cross Country Championship 2020 edition. Really appreciate all the support from not just Gary Nolly here at Blue River, but all the athletic directors in the Mid-Hoosier Conference.
Oh, it's been fantastic, Dave.
Just great welcoming us to every event that we do, and we can't get our sponsors in visually during a broadcast like this, but let's throw them up on the screen here, Kurt.
Yeah, absolutely. And,
uh,
so for folks, these sponsors provide us funds in order so that we can pay some regulatory things, as well as our sectional games that we broadcast last year, and we look to do again this year for volleyball
Yep.
and basketball. But Brammer and Yen, Flat Rock Ag, Flat Rock Precision, Larry Moore Construction, Kokomo Grain, Muck's Crane and Contracting, and Michael P.D. Arment. We cannot simply do this without their support. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, you can go to dartmediagroup.com, go to our sponsor sheet, and sign in. We are basically a non-for-profit. We cover our operating expenses. And then you'll find out what on the website what we do with the other part of the money, right, Dave?
Yeah, go out and check it out.
Yeah, it's you'll be able to see the Mike Van Gordon scholarship that goes to a senior. This year it went to Southwestern Spartan senior Declan Papano, furthering his career at IUPUI. I'm sorry, IUPUI, UND.
I think IUPUI.
IUPUI, yes. So yeah, just again, can't do it without their support. So
Got a couple new sponsors in the works for the winter season. So really excited about them and hope to be able to announce them here in the next couple weeks.
Absolutely. So again, for Dave Blondell, the executive producer, I'm Kurt Carell. Thanks for tuning in to this Mid-Hoosier contest. And we will talk to you maybe Monday night, maybe Tuesday night. So for that, have a great day.